part of anchoring Nightline is not anchoring Nightline. I'd rather be sweating out in the street somewhere and covering a story and looking somebody in the eye and hearing their story and trying to tell it.
Nightline is a place the country can show up together and hear the truth. We provide context and clarity and comfort for the nation. And who doesn't want that before they go to sleep?
I think we all want it. Welcome back, everyone. That was a peek at tonight's special Nightline episode celebrating 45 years of bold reporting, unforgettable stories, and a legacy forever shaping television journalists.
Joining us now are Nightline co-anchor Byron Pitts and ABC News correspondent Ashan Singh to talk about this incredible milestone.
Thank you.
This man right here is a legend.
The OG.
We were just talking about it. You've been a part of Nightline for over a decade now. And I know as a journalist, getting the chance to do stories for Nightline is like the top point in my career.
Yeah.
What is the legacy of this show? And is there a moment that stood out to you over your time on the show?
I think the beauty of Nightline is that we get to take you places you may be familiar with or not, have these intimate, in-depth conversations. I think about back during the day of Ted Koppel, his conversation with Nelson Mandela, the first time an American audience got to hear from this world leader. One of my favorite stories a few years ago was about my hometown of Baltimore after the death of Freddie Gray. We're able to go in the midst of the heat, but because it's my hometown, we went to the church where he was buried, the church where I grew up in, and told these stories in a respectful way of people. You know, one of the great things about Nightline, our team of producers, some of the best in the business, who represent every part of America. And so they can show up in places as their authentic selves and be respectful of people and tell people's truth.
That's so important for everybody to have a seat at the table as well. Ashan, you have an amazing story. You started out as a PA, and now you're in front of the camera telling stories. What's it been like for you?
I'm pinching myself every day. I feel like I got my dream job, and to be sitting next to Byron right now and talking to you guys about it, it's surreal. You know, I started out at Nightline as a lost 20-something-year-old. I felt like I'd made it just to find a newsroom, you know, to feel like I was where I belonged and I'd found the space where I knew I could do good work. And to be able to work alongside some of the best producers in the game, editors, graphics artists, control room, stage managers, it made me want to be a better storyteller and bring forth the stories and the truth that we try to do so much here at ABC News. And to get to eventually share that space with Juju and Byron and learn from them, like, I am sitting next to greatness.
I was about to say, what is it like working with the OG right here?
It is unbelievable. And he probably doesn't know this, but I know his ticks better than anybody. you know when Byron sits back in his chair and he puts his arms like this.
This is who I got it from, crossing the leg, right?
He's about to cook, right? He's about to cook. And so I try to take notes from Juju and Byron and how they bring themselves, their authentic selves to the table every day, and just try to put a little bit of that into what I try to do. And it keeps making me better every day. And so, you know, I'm so grateful to be able to sit next to the two of them and just share the space. It means the world.
45 years, this right here is the future.
Wow. The future. It's not the only thing to celebrate over the weekend. My friend Ashan here is engaged. Congratulations.
Y'all gonna make me red now. Yeah, it was a crazy weekend. Got to celebrate it with friends and family. Like, it was super stressful. I wouldn't recommend the stress that goes into it. But it was an unbelievable weekend. I'm really grateful to be able to share it with you guys, too, and to be sitting next to y'all. It's really special.
Oh, the best.
Was she surprised?
Yeah.
She was so surprised.
Oh,
she was so surprised. I was surprised at how surprised she was.
I hope she was surprised.
There's a picture. Oh, I love that. Ashan, thank you so much. And Byron, thank you as well. You can catch the 45th anniversary episode of Nightline airing tonight at 12:35 a.m. Eastern Time and on ABC, streaming tomorrow on Hulu as well.
Yeah,
don't want to miss that.
More, yes.
They've done so many incredible stories.